What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, tigerfitness.com. Welcome to my backyard in God's country in Brentwood, Tennessee. So I actually just wanted to tell you, let's talk about the drug thing. All right, let's just let the cat out of the bag. Let's just address it. Look, when I got back into competing and when I was boxing and everything, let's say 2017, 2018 range, back in the day, if people asked me what I take, say 2013 when I was really competing, I would say my medical history is none of your business. That was my approach. And then when I decided to come back to bodybuilding, when I was kind of dabbling back in it, let's say 2018, 2019, and then I kind of went away, went all boxing. And then 2021, I came back in. My thought was that everybody complains about natties, about fake natties, about the douchebags like Liver King. They complain about them and complain about them and complain about them. And frankly, I don't like liars. And I'm like, you know what? What if I just told the truth? What if I just told people I'm on TRT? What if I showed people my prescriptions? And what if I showed people the blood work, that the levels literally back up the doses that I say I'm on? Pretty awesome, huh? I thought it'd be amazing. So long story short, no one really accused me of much up until 2021 because I was boxing. At that time, I was trying to lose muscle. I'd get between 215, 220. I'd suck down to 201 or so I can make weight and not be a heavyweight. Man, I got no hate for steroids. Maybe a little bit, but not like crazy like now. Now, oh man, it's gotten really bad. It's gotten to the point where, it kind of affects me, but not. Does that make sense? So let me give you this story. I told my Instagram live yesterday, right? So the New York Pro for me was a show that I just wanted to see where I stood. I hadn't bulked all year. I fasted a lot of the year because I was traveling. It's just easier. I put on very little muscle since I got my pro card. I did not take it seriously. And I gained like 2 pounds of stage weight, which as you go from amateurs to pros, that's not enough. You're going to get waxed, and waxed I got. But now I have a year to eat. Everybody's like, what drugs are you going to take? You're about to cycle. Nobody asks what I'm going to do training or diet wise. Everybody just talks about what steroids you're going to take. Oh, are you not going to be Mr. TRT anymore? Blah, 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 blah. And I'm tired of it because I think it minimizes and it insults all the competitors that I share the stage with and all the people that I plan on beating next year when I win the Chicago Pro. Yes, I am training to win that damn show. I am so sick and tired, and it's probably my fault because I shouldn't have even said anything about TRT. Now, my TRT is handled by an amazing clinic. They're out of Palm Beach, Florida. They're amazing. I'm linking down below. Hormone Health and Wellness. HHW, Palm Beach. They're the best. Hormone Health and Wellness. I'll link them down. I love them. They're good friends of mine. So I thought I was doing everybody a favor. So many people, if I comment about them, like, yeah, man, because I'm going to them too. They've changed my life. For a lot of people, I helped them. But overall, it's created this toxicity around the brand of Marc Lobliner that I just don't want. For one, I don't want to offend the people I compete against who might be on more than TRT. At the end of the day, bodybuilding is not a tested sport. Whether you're on trend, test, 1 gram, 10 grams, 500 milligrams, nobody cares. It's who looks better that day on the stage. So by me even bringing it up, I'm sorry, guys. I made a mistake. If I offended you, if I ruined your brand, because I thought it was the right thing to do. I thought it would help everybody. And it did help a lot of people who went to Hormone Health and Wellness. Whatever. I thought it was the right thing. I had the greatest of intentions. So the New York Pro for me, obviously I got my ass kicked, right? But that will not happen again. You can mark my words. You can save this damn video. For me, it was an amazing experience. I shared the stage with the greatest physiques in the world, including a good friend of mine, Kareth Bajo. I love the guy. Nate, all these guys who are just amazing people, amazing athletes. And I shared the stage, and they were the most gracious of competitors. Never, ever met a nicer group of people than all the guys I competed with in every class, every division, from bikini to the open. They were all so nice. And so I spent the entire weekend with my daughter, Cammie. It was literally the best weekend of my life with her. We spent every second together, went to every little weigh-in together, every check-in, went to pre-contest meal, post-contest meal. She even sat there while Jose looked at my physique and evaluated it. And she's like, wow, this is really cool. She loves it so much that she's decided she's going to be doing the Knox Classic in Knoxville, Tennessee, the show that I won in 2024 when she's 18 years old and she can compete. My daughter's got some strength, man. We'll see how she does on that stage. I never wanted my kids to compete, but hey, if it's in her heart, it's all she knows. Like I've been competing since she was a baby, right? So fast forward, I had this great weekend, right? And after the show, I was so happy that I got on stage with these pros. Went and had the best night ever with my buddy Ron Parmeter, Matt Morano, you've seen on this channel. And Ron Parmeter's been on here way back in the day, in like 2012. And we went out, we got pokey, we got yogurt, we reminisce, we talk about the old times. So my daughter and I, we went to bed at around midnight. We got up for our flight at 3 a.m. And I'm on the flight and I'm so happy and just like soaking in the moment that I'm sitting on the plane. I'm not even like paying attention to things. I'm just surfing the internet mindlessly, answering some work emails because I got the internet. And so anyway, we landed. I'm in this great mood. All of a sudden, ding, 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 ding. All these friggin' notifications go off. And I opened the first one. It was from Jose Raymond, my coach. And he goes, who the hell's this guy? And it was this guy. His name is Jordan Oakley. I believe he lives in Canada. And he did this video. He has this really high, nasally, annoying voice. He wears a tank top and he has no physique. And he's obviously jealous of anybody who has a good physique. And what he does these really, really bad natty or not videos. Like, douche sets are funny, right? Like, more plates, more dates, funny. This guy's just an annoying little biatch, right? So he goes in. He's like, 2 use HGH? 150 milligrams test? Are you kidding me? And I'm like, okay, first of all, this guy only has 7,000 followers. Nobody really saw this. But I'm like, I need to address this. Because obviously people I care about are seeing this. And what if my athletes that I coach at Legacy see this? What are they going to think about me? Are they going to think I'm a liar? You know, I don't want anybody to think money. So I did a video that you guys saw, I'm sure, pretty much telling what's going on and what's happening. And I think it went over really well. But in the process of that, the people who commented on his videos literally went in. I had DMs of people wishing upon my death. I had people on the comment section hoping I die. I had people DM me saying they want to fight me, like physically, over what I don't know because they're sociopaths. So, long story short, I'm 42 years old. I'll be 43 in November. I took 7 years off of bodybuilding, and I love it. I have a lot to prove, not to you, but to myself and to my kids. I love it. I love bodybuilding. And after I got on that New York Pro stage, I stood next to those great physiques. I truly believe that I can compete with them. And if I can't, man, it'll be fun to try. And I came back and had the best workouts ever with Seamus and Bryce and Turner, and we're having a good time. And my daughter, of course, she joined me and Bryce and Seamus today. It was amazing. So for me, it's the only time I have for me. I work 18-hour days and I coach. I don't have me time. Training is me time. And it's also a way, well, I own fitness brands. Like, it's representing the brand. So I've made a decision. And it's a decision that I'm no longer TRT Marc. Does that mean I'm taking more drugs? No. It just means that I'm done saying I'm on TRT. I'm done even talking about steroids. If someone makes a steroid comment or asks a steroid question, I'll either delete it or ignore it. I'll probably ignore it, and if they keep going, I'll just delete it. And if they keep going on that, I'll just block them. Why? Because this channel is not about steroid use. You know, this isn't a steroid channel. This is a channel about bettering yourself. This is a channel about mindset. This is a channel about fitness. This is a channel about budgeting. This is a channel about finance. This is a channel about being the best you ever. It's a channel about leadership. It's a channel about leveling up. It's not a channel about how much trend you should take 8 weeks out from a show. If you want that, plenty of great channels out there that do a great job. I'm not the guy. I do not know that stuff. Half these, one guy yesterday asked, like, do you know something about this GWB, whatever? I don't even know what that is. At the end of the day, man, I'm not in that world. I don't do any of that stuff. And if I don't know. So I'm just done talking about it. I'm over it. So if someone asks me what I'm on, I'm going to say none of your damn business. If someone asks me if I'm going to take more stuff, I'm going to say none of your damn business. If I post an update picture and I might look better than you thought I would look, you're like, wow, Marc, you look great. Are you on more drugs? I'm going to be like, pound sand. It's none of your damn business. The problem is what I did is I told you exactly what I'm on. I told you exactly what I do. I showed you the prescriptions. I showed you the blood work. I showed you the reading on my Whoop strap, which I'm not wearing. I'll discuss that later. It misread a couple things. I got pissed off, and I'm just like, screw it. I'm going back to my Apple Watch. I'll talk about that later. ADHD. I just can't. I don't care. Okay, it's ruining it for me. Like, I do this for me and to help other people if perhaps they can gain some knowledge from the shit I go through. I'm not here to be a drug guru. In fact, it's a liability. Me talking about drugs is me talking about illegal stuff. Okay? If you notice, I have a pretty good life. I'm not going to jeopardize my life to talk about things that I'm not really passionate about. I'm passionate about training. I'm passionate about diet. I'm passionate about coaching kids. I'm passionate about helping you guys secure a great future through financial independence and financial responsibility. That's what I'm interested in. I'm a businessman who happens to own a training facility, who happens to coach kids. MarcLobliner.com. If you want me to coach you, I can. I love doing it. But dude, I'm not doing it anymore. It was a bad decision on my part. I should have never been honest about what I take. I should have never showed you my prescriptions. I should have never showed you my blood work. Why? Because it's none of your fucking business. That is my personal right. That is my personal information. That is my medical information. And if you think I'm on something, that's fine. If you think I'm not on something, that's fine. If you think I look like shit, that's your right. But at the end of the day, I do this because I love it. And I do it because it's for me. And I do it because long term, I'm not affecting my health in a negative way, but actually, from what I understand about life, in a very positive way. So if that offends you, then good. But I'm done. So from now on, I will no longer be Mr. TRT Marc. I am on whatever the hell you think I'm on. And I'm just not going to talk about it because it's led to nothing but me having the best day of my life ruined by this guy who's like 268, and all his little minions going around and attacking me and wanting to fight me. Look, guys, I mean this sincerely from the bottom of my heart. If you hate me so much that you want to confront me in person and fight me, we are on Google Maps. We are literally on Google Maps. Legacy at Carbon, you come find me. Catch me outside. How about that? And I'm not going to fight you. You hit me in the face, I'm probably just going to look at you and smile and call my attorney because I got too much to lose if I knock you out. I'm not going to fight anybody. I'm 42 years old. I own companies. I'm not going to fight you. I'm not dumb. I'm not going to risk liability and losing all this stuff I've worked my ass off for. I didn't start here. I started from the bottom. Now I'm here. I started from the bottom. Now my whole team's fucking here. I'm not going to do that, guys. I'm not going to partake in your bullshit. So you got someone like Jordan Oakley who's trying to build his shitty social media brand, who comes out and who blasts me. That's fine. And Jordan, you're welcome. I just gave you more publicity than you'll ever get on your little channel with your head floating in midair with the thing in the background because you can't afford someone to edit your videos. Okay? Maybe one day you'll make it. Maybe one day you won't have to talk shit to get views. Maybe one day you won't be such a little jerk. Okay? But at the end of the day, you're nothing. After this video, I probably won't even remember your name. But forever you will be remembered as the little bitch who came at somebody for no reason other than to ruin his day. That sucks. That's really sad. But anyway, guys, that's it. No, Mark, you shouldn't be paying attention. No, I pay attention. You know why? Because it fuels me. Because every day I go to the gym, I think about his little head with his little weak shoulders floating around like, and it fuels me and it drives me. It makes me better, makes me stronger. I love it. Bring it on. All right. I'm here to do many things. Number one, I'm here to raise my kids in a great way. And my kids are crushing it right now. Number two, I'm here to run businesses. Number three, I'm here to set as good of an example as I can in the best way I know how. And you might not agree with that, but hey, your actions define you. And I can say all I want, but it's all about actions. I said I'm going to get my pro card. I got my pro card. I said when I was a kid that I will no longer live in the situation I'm living in, and I've done it. I've said everything, and I've meant everything. And if I say it, I mean it. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I will work every single day for my customers. I'll work every single day for everybody who buys from tigerfitness.com, who buys from MTS Nutrition, who buys from Ambrosia. All the brands I'm a part of, I work my ass off to make sure that you are taken care of. Memorial Day sale, we had people literally order on Thursday night at midnight and get their product Saturday morning. We had people order at Friday at 3 p.m. and get their product Saturday morning. That's what we do. At the end of the day, I'm a businessman who likes to lift. I'm not out there. I'm not going to talk drug stuff. All I'm going to do is be the best me that I can be. That's all I have. My legacy is everything. No one's going to remember me for how much money I made, for what house I lived in, for what car I drove. That's why I don't care about cars. I don't care. I have a beautiful Yukon Denali. But what do? I fill it with fitness equipment so I can bring it into my gym. I'm picking up 2 new safety squat bars from Elite FTS. By the way, we're on Elite FTS next week. Dave Tate's podcast. It's going to be amazing. I rambled on a little longer than I wanted, but I hope you guys understand I'm very intense about life. I'm very convicted, and when I say something, I mean it. And I mean it. I love every single one of you. I really do. And I'm very passionate about what I do. And when the decisions I make become toxic, I'm man enough to stand up and say, that's my bad. That's my fault. I messed up. I should have never gone down that route of sharing things that didn't need to be shared. It's nobody's business, and it created more of a problem than it solved. And to all the bodybuilders that I offended, especially the guys that I beat, like there's guys that I beat at USA's, at North Americans, at the Knox, that might have, I don't know, they don't say what they're on, that might have been on more than me. And they're like, what is he saying? He's better than us. He's saying we suck. No. At the end of the day, we get on that stage. We're not getting tested. We get on that stage. It's whoever wins. So it doesn't matter if you're on 10 grams of tren or no grams of tren. At the end of the day, it's who wins that show. And I love bodybuilding. And you can say it's not a real sport, and you can say it's whatever. I'll tell you what, bodybuilding does more good than anything I've seen. And if you ever have the opportunity and the honor of standing backstage at a pro bodybuilding show, you will understand these are the greatest individuals you have ever met in your life. And I am humbled to be a part of this fraternity. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel, click on the notification bell. I'm very intense right now. My life is about intensity. And I came back with a smile and a drive that you've never seen in this man before. And I promise you this. I'm going to that Chicago Pro next year, 60 weeks from now. And I'm going to show you something special. But for now, you can follow my progress at Marc Lobliner on Instagram. I just posted a new update picture today. Follow me along for the ride, guys. Love y'all. I'm Marc Lobliner. That's not a game. I used to have to go through dozens of bottles of vitamins, of supplements, just to get what I need. Look, I'm busy. I'm running multiple businesses. I'm coaching. I'm a professional bodybuilder getting ready for my first pro show. I don't have time to sit there and do all that. I gotta go. I'm on the go all the time. That is why I created MTS Nutrition Immortal. Here's how they look. This replaces dozens of bottles of supplements. So let me tell you exactly what this has. It has probiotics, greens, liver detox, joint support, cardiovascular support, and the most complete multivitamin, multi-mineral supplement ever created. If you have a busy life or you simply want more time to do the things you love and be able to travel by just taking one simple little pack with you, Immortal's for you.